Lost, the story of a plane crash. But more than that, the story of good versus evil, right versus wrong.
And of course, backgammon, the board game of kings.
The entire series is just a big, complex, convoluted metaphor for backgammon.
After the crash of Oceanic Flight 815, a ragtag band of survivors rally behind Dr. Jack Shepard, who can be clearly identified as the hero by his strong chin and his many sleeveless tees.
But Shep isn't the only strong chin out there. The island also houses Sawyer, the Alabama con man, Kate, the tough-as-nails jailbird, Charlie, the heroin-addicted hobbit, Claire, the pregnant Australian, Jin and Son, John Locke, Saeed, Michael, Hurley.
You know what? If we list every character, this video is going to be 23 hours long in just names.
When you get a few episodes into the series and start to get a sense of the lives these characters left behind, you might find yourself wondering, why would any of these people want to get off the island? Their lives are terrible.
I mean, the island has fresh water, they're getting food drops, no one seems to be coming down with some horrible tropical illness. The only one who really appreciates this is the dog, who's having a blast.
I'd like to see a spin-off from the dog's perspective, where he just spends 6 seasons smelling the coolest shit he's ever smelled.
Well, there are a few reasons why they might not want to stay on the island. Don't forget the nefarious others hiding in the trees and abducting babies, and there's also the smoke monster flying around eating people.
Hold on, the smoke monster? The others? Is there nobody creative naming things on this island? My god, it's almost as if the threats have been made purposefully vague to obscure their complete lack of motivation or explanation.
In Season 2, Locke and Jack and Kate and Hurley managed to blow the hatch. Oh yeah, there's a hatch open with dynamite. Inside the hatch, there was a hatch. The guests find a cache of guns, a computer, and a stud named Desmond who enjoys calling people brother.
He's like Hulk Hogan, except tiny and Scottish, and a time traveler?
Desmond reveals that in order for life to continue, every 108 minutes, a series of numbers must be entered into a Commodore 64. Otherwise, Carmen Sandiego will get away.
Eventually, Michael double-crosses Jack and Sawyer to get Walt back, and the others give him a boat and they're all like, "Peace," and leave the island. The end.
Not quite. We haven't even introduced Flash Sidewayses or the Polar Bear or Ben or Mr. Black or Mr. Echo. We've hardly covered any of the misters.
There's also the alternate purgatory timeline where they didn't crash. There's Volkswagen Van. There's the Temple Monk with his guitar case.
And of course the Ice Cream Boys, the sheep who can ride bikes, the room where all the furniture is upside down.
Well, also the Purple Buffalo, the Newsies, the Library of Alexandria, and the aliens who built it.
Okay, can I sidebar with you for a second?
What's up?
We're making these up, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay, because I wasn't sure. You know, they all fit, and it's like
Yeah,
a
it all
tough
fit.
thing.
If
you're
it
not
made
paying
sense.
attention,
No,
it
I'm
does
right. No, I'm right there with you.
I mean, you can just throw out any nonsense, any combination of color and a noun, and it'll fit right in on Lost. Try it.
Blue tree.
Perfect. That's it. Blue Tree. That's probably on Lost at some point. Hiking to Blue Tree, Season 4, Episode 19.
Lost is a show where after 3 seasons you realize the writers have no idea what they're doing, so you start rooting for the island.
Ooh, what's the island doing this week? Will the island pass the quiz Principal Belding is making it take? Will it hook up with Topanga? Will it finally meet its biological father and move back to West Philadelphia?
But at the same time, it's undeniably compelling. It's a masterpiece of cliffhanger drama.
And it ends with a cliffhanger. Everyone meets up at a church, has a few laughs, and then it fades to white. Where'd they go?
They got tapas.
Oh.
TLDW, this week the rose ceremony. Who will the island choose? Who will go home? Stay tuned.